This is Mom Maintenance, episode 9, All or Nothing Thinking. You're not a bad mom, your brain just needs maintenance. This is a short pep talk for moms who are trying their best and still feel overwhelmed. I want to talk about something today that I see all the time, and honestly, something I still catch myself doing. It's called all or nothing thinking. All of us interpret our lives through patterns. Sometimes those patterns help us. Sometimes they really don't. One common pattern our brains use is this. You see things completely one way or the other. Our brains say something is either good or bad. We're all in or completely failing. We're on track or off the rails. There's nothing in between. I'm either doing this right or I'm all wrong. No middle ground. You're either eating healthy or out of control, patient and kind, or a terrible mom, on top of things, or a complete mess. It's very black and white, and it's important to know that your brain likes thinking this way. It likes clear categories. It likes certainty. It likes quick decisions. All or nothing feels clean. It can even feel a little motivating, but it's not real life. Because real life, especially as a mom, is almost never all or nothing. It's mostly messy middle. When you live in this pattern, it starts to create perfectionism, burnout, shame spirals. You can get into this cycle where you start, you mess up, you feel awful and quit, and then you start again. And it happens over and over. Let's take a super normal example. You decide, I'm going to eat healthy. In your brain, that means no treats, no slipping. This time, I'm doing it right. Then it's 3:30 in the afternoon, and you're tired. You've been going all day and haven't had a break in hours, but bedtime is still on the distant horizon. Almost unconsciously, you grab a snack. Immediately after your brain tells you, you blew it. That's it. Day's over. So what happens next? You don't just have the snack, you eat whatever else is easily accessible. As I joke with my daughter, you're like a raccoon in the pantry, because now your brain is saying, whatever, I'll start again tomorrow. At this point, your health goals and day have unraveled, but not because of the snack. It's because of the thought, I already failed. One choice did not derail your day. The all or nothing thinking did. And this shows up in motherhood all the time. You think, I need to be patient and kind with my kids. And in your mind, that means always calm, always loving, always in control. All or nothing thinking can often bring these absolute words, always, never. But then it's the end of the day. You're exhausted. You've asked them to go to bed 5 times. Someone is crying, someone is stalling, and someone is suddenly starving to death. And you snap. You raise your voice. And your brain goes straight to, I am a bad mom. You don't think, that was a hard moment. Or, I'm tired. Or, I handled 100 things well today. Just the thought, I failed. All or nothing thinking takes one moment and uses it as evidence for your entire identity. But here's what's actually true. Losing your temper doesn't make you a bad mom. Eating a snack doesn't mean you failed on your health goals. Having a hard day doesn't erase the good ones. Progress is not clean. Growth is not perfect. And change is not all or nothing. And you know this. It's messy. It's inconsistent. It's built in small, imperfect steps. But when your brain tells you you already failed, it doesn't motivate you. It shuts you down. Because if you've already lost, why would you keep trying? So here's your maintenance for today. When you catch yourself thinking, I ruined it, I failed, I'm the worst, pause and ask yourself, what am I making this mean? Because most of the time you're taking one moment and turning it into a story about who you are. Instead of I failed, try, that was just a moment. Instead of, I ruined today, try, I can try again. That's it. Not falsely positive, not fake, just a little more accurate. You are not either crushing it or failing. You're a mom in the middle of a full, messy, demanding life, doing a lot of things right and some things imperfectly, just like every other human. So if this helped even a little, let that be enough for today. You don't need to start over tomorrow. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to stop quitting on yourself every time things aren't perfect. You're not a bad mom. You're a mom learning how to stay in it even when it's messy. And that's mom maintenance. I'll talk to you next time.